started with a cake. Not just any cake, but the cake. The one my 5-year-old had been talking about for weeks. Chocolate cake, with chocolate icing, served with chocolate ice cream. His eyes lit up every time he said it. To him, it wasn't just dessert. It was the heart of his birthday, his day, his moment to feel like the world revolved around him for once. I had already told him yes, because why wouldn't I? It's his birthday. But then, his grandmother found out. My mother-in-law has this way of making things about her. And when my son, all excited, told her about his chocolate dream cake, she wrinkled her nose. She said she didn't like that flavor, and he should pick something we all like. I watched his face falter, just a little. But before I could say anything, he turned to her with the confidence only a child who knows he's right can have. It's not your birthday, so you don't get a say. Yes, the words could sound rude coming from a child, but here's the thing. He was only repeating what I had told him months earlier. At another kid's party, he hadn't liked the cake flavor. I'd pulled him aside and explained, gently, that the birthday person gets to choose, because it's their day. That's part of celebrating someone else. Learning it's not about you. I'd seen him take that lesson to heart. And now, he was simply giving it back, word for word. My mother-in-law didn't see it that way. She froze, her face twisting. And then she looked at me. When it's your birthday, I told her, you can get whatever flavor of cake you want. That was it. That was the moment the air in the room changed. Her eyes went sharp, and she spat the words at me. Called me a bitch. Called my son, her own grandson, a spoiled brat. I felt the heat rise in my chest, and I said, as calmly as I could manage, with that attitude, you won't be coming to the party. My husband walked in later, oblivious to what had happened. When I told him, he didn't ask about her words. He just asked why I couldn't order her a separate cake so she could have something she enjoyed. Said I'd been rude, and I had to explain. Ordering her a cake wasn't kindness. It was teaching our son the exact opposite of what we'd been trying to teach him. That if someone complains loud enough, the rules change. That his special day could be negotiated away to please someone else. That other people's comfort should override his joy. We don't do that in our house. After I spelled it out, my husband paused, and I saw the moment he realized I was right. He'd heard how excited our son was for his birthday cake. He understood that part of growing up is learning that not every day is about you. That respecting someone else's celebration is just as important as enjoying your own. But my mother-in-law, she wasn't having it. She demanded that my son write her a sorry note, that he explain what he did wrong. And until that happened, she wouldn't be coming to the party or giving him a gift. We said no. We didn't believe he'd done anything wrong. He'd repeated what his parents taught him. He hadn't cursed. He hadn't insulted her. He'd just set a boundary she didn't like. When we told her that if she chose not to come, that was her choice, she doubled down. Said we were raising him wrong. Said we were letting him be disrespectful. I thought about that. About the fact that she was willing to withhold her presence and a gift from a child, her grandchild, because she didn't get the flavor of cake she wanted. And I couldn't help but think, who was the spoiled one here? The party was coming fast. Our son kept chattering about the decorations, the games, and yes, the cake. He didn't even know there was a storm brewing on the adult side of the family. And I wanted to keep it that way. Because the truth is, kids remember. They remember if you make them feel like their day matters. They also remember if you take that away. I wasn't going to let anyone take that away from him. So, am I the asshole? Because from where I'm standing, I see a little boy learning one of life's first big lessons: how to honor someone else's joy. And I see an adult, decades older, refusing to learn it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm too protective. Maybe I'm just tired of grown-ups thinking they can bulldoze a child's happiness over something as simple as cake. But in my heart, I know. His birthday isn't about her. It never was. And if that means she misses it, that's all on her. I think what's striking about this story isn't the cake. It's what the cake represents. This wasn't about chocolate versus vanilla. It was about control. About whether we teach children that their boundaries and their joy matter, or that they can be negotiated away to keep the peace. It's easy to think, oh, it's just dessert. But moments like this, they're the foundation stones of how a child learns to value themselves and others. Here, a 5-year-old understood a truth some adults still struggle with. Sometimes, it's not your turn. And when it's not, the best thing you can do is show up with grace. Celebrate the person whose turn it is and wait for your own. If a child can grasp that, what excuse do we have as grown-ups? So, I'll leave you with this. When was the last time you celebrated someone else's day without making it about you? And more importantly, if a 5-year-old can master that art, can you?